Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Monday, July 20th, 2020. It is 86 degrees today. It's been very, very warm, but I went to bed last night with a project in my head. My kitchen area has been way overcrowded. I mean, like crazy overcrowded. And so I had decided to invest in a couple of galvanized garbage cans. So we went, Heather and I went down to Tractor Supply today and we picked them up. I had 150 pounds of the hard wheat spring berries, wheat berries, okay. And then I put 50 pounds into 2 different Mylar bags in 5-gallon buckets. So I got the other 100 pounds of the wheat berries, the white wheat berries, in here. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, and I just want to show you, let me just, so you can see. So now I still have another 60 pounds of rice, and I'm leaving everything in, you know, the bags that they were in. So it's got that protection to start with, okay? So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lids on, and then I'm probably not going to do it on video, but I could start it on video. I guess and show you over here. So we got a little room. All right. So then we're going to put that lid on. So what I'm going to do, let's see if you guys can see that okay. Alright. Alright. I'm basically I'll just do part of this and I'll show you. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, and I'm going to do this all the way around, is I'm going to take that duct tape, the Gorilla Tape, which is the freaking best kind, and I'm going to seal that garbage can lid again, okay? These are obviously both long-term food storage items, okay? In the original containers, inside the garbage can, with it sealed up like this, they're going to be fine. They can get cold, they can get warm, it doesn't really matter. You know, with being out here, it's going to get colder, and that's fine when we get into winter. I don't want, actually we're going to probably pump heat into this battery room is what we're going to end up doing. But that'll be another video for another day. But that's what we're going to end up doing with this here. So I'm going to continue to do this. We're going to stick that duct tape. Okay. So and I'll just take the next piece, rotate this a little bit. So just over the lip, and then down onto the other can. And that's going to, I'm going to hit that one spot right there. But this will keep any kind of problems as far as bugs. A raccoon is not going to be able to pull this lid off of here, you know, so that's part of the reason as well. Yeah. Alright. So I'm not going to do the whole thing in front of you, but I just wanted to show you. I'm going to seal both of these cans. They're going to stay in here for now. If I decide to put them someplace else later, I will. But here, it's out of the way. and it opens up that space in my kitchen area because I've had 250 pounds of wheat berries and then another 60 pounds of rice has been sitting there, and I needed it out of my way because it's been driving me crazy because the clutter has been too much lately. So that's why I decided I'm working on this project today and getting this done. So we had to do that. We have another thing that I had to do as well today, which I'll explain in a minute. But okay, so remember I was telling you we were having issues with, we thought the inverter, the batteries, we weren't sure 100%, right? So what ended up happening when we kind of figured it out, because things kind of went back to normal. Now today is 86 degrees. I've been keeping the door to the battery room open, okay, so it stays cooler in here. But what had happened was we had that heat wave. It actually got too hot in here, and that's what was screwing everything up. So they weren't charging with the charge controllers all the way, all right, and so now it's later in the day anyway, but the batteries are at 26.6, so they're in good shape. We did get up into full absorption mode today. We've been in float. So it's I turned everything back up to the normal standards of 28.6 as far as for the max, and then we put float at 27.5, and so it was in full absorption mode today, and everything was good to go. The batteries are even saying, you can't really see it in here, but the batteries were even saying it's 97%. So that's a disaster averted, thank goodness. So somebody had suggested putting a window in here. We probably will do that, probably not this year, but that'll definitely be something that we'll look to do. We'll put a window into this wall here, so then that way we could open up the window, open up the door, get a cross breeze, keep it cooler in here. For the winter, what we're going to end up doing is, I think I told you guys, we're going to be putting in a pipe from Becky and Mike's place, PVC, most likely 4-inch pipe, run it through the wall here, and when they're venting out their excess heat, it will come right over and into the battery room to keep the battery room warmer. Alright, so that is what is going to be happening with that, and so that's where we're at with that. But everything is good, so I just wanted to explain that to you too, because I know I talked about we had issues, but that it was all heat related. We had that 7-day stretch where we had very, very warm temperatures, and it was absolutely crazy. So not fun at all. So there's Mrs. Soxy chilling out there. So what I'm going to end up doing, I will go in and I will tape the rest of those, both of them, all the way around. I'll push that back, and then that's where they're going to stay for right now. I did grab an egg carton here because I'm not sure. I pulled out earlier today, I pulled out 3 eggs earlier. So we're going to go in here and we're going to see what we have. So our other issue that we had, okay, so Little Miss Thing, Little Miss Pandora, has been a very, very naughty girl, and we were having issues with her, okay? So the problem that we were having was probably 4 of the last 7 nights at nighttime, because like they'll be out now, they come in, they're fine, you know, they go in and out with no problem. So last night was a great example. So what we had to start doing is Heather would come over to the gate, open the gate, I would stand over by the door, and you know, they would come and I would shoo them into the house, right? So last night, Miss Pandora, I don't know if you could tell in my live stream I was a little hoarse because I was screaming. Because last night, Heather opened this gate and Miss Pandora took off, ran full blast past me right out into the woods, okay? Caesar was close behind her. When I screamed, he stopped for a second, looked back at me, looked back to see where she was, saw that she was gone, and went with her. I was not a happy camper, okay? And so they did get a little bit of a spanking last night. I do not hit my dogs in the head, just so you know, but they got a little bit of a spanking, and I said, this is going to be the last day that we are dealing with this. So one of our missions that we were doing today, I went and got Little Miss Pandora a collar, and we also got this leash. So from now on, when Miss Pandora goes outside or comes in, she will be on a leash. End of the problem, no more running off, okay? So she has a nice little new collar on, and you can kind of see that. Hopefully you can see that. She's got a new collar. Yep, there it goes. Okay. So she has a new collar on because of her bad behavior. I don't like to hit my dogs. I would rather not hit my dogs. But when you have something that is turned into a repetitive pattern, punishment... oh, I don't think I have my keys. Nope, I don't have my keys. Okay, so I'm going to have to wait and do that. You know, punishment has to be, you know, doled out. They need to know that that is not acceptable behavior. And then you do something to rectify it. So she did get her punishment, which, like I said, I don't like to beat on the dogs. I don't. And I wasn't really beating on her. I mean, they got a couple of swats with a wooden spoon, and she was not digging that, I can tell you. She got it worse than he did because she's the ringleader. You know, he got a couple shots with it, but I probably hit her in the flank maybe 6 times. But you let them know that you're not happy, that that's not acceptable. And, and the thing is, guys, she knew what she did wrong. You know, she knew what she did wrong. So, you know, like I said, I don't like to do that. But, you know, and I hadn't punished them up to this point. So for her, it's a game. It becomes a game. Well, game over. She was punished, but now we rectified it so that it will not happen again. I'm not going to trust the dog to do as she's told from now on. So we just got the collar, and now we got the lead, and that is the end of that. So there will be no more issues with that moving forward. But so today was a cleanup day. Again, it's a really hot day today again. I'm going to turn this so you guys aren't staring at me into the sun. So I'll stare into the sun. Another very, very warm day. But I wanted to, the clutter in the house, to be honest with you, was driving me a little crazy. And I want to get things cleaned up. I still have some more cleanup to do inside, which I'm going to do. But I wanted to get this project done. I wanted to get the dog squared away and get that taken care of. Because like I said, you have to nip issues in the butt. So that's what we're doing with, you know, with that. So that'll be the end of that issue. But, so, you know, trying to make some kind of productive thing day to day. There's little Mr. Abel. And there's his mother. He's going with mom. So, anyway, so, you know, still feel productive, getting things done, getting things squared away. You know, you can never have, like I said, with the garbage cans, that's a good thing to have anyway. So now I have, you know, a couple of extra galvanized garbage cans. You know, mice are not going to chew through a galvanized garbage can. It's not going to happen, okay? So, you know, and with our you know, kitty patrol, we generally don't have an issue with that anyway. But so that's what's happening today. You know, we had to go do that, so we made a trip to Tractor Supply, got the things we needed, and I had to pick up more cat litter, and I wanted to get one more thing of cat food because now, just so you guys, the way that I'm doing it is we have one bag that we're using for both the cats and the dogs. The cat food bag is 36 pounds. The dog food bag is 50 pounds. I have 3 other bags of dog food in the shop, and I have 3 more bags of cat food in the shop. So there's a lot of backup for them, and then we just rotate. So when we use up what we have here, we'll get the next bag, and then I will go and I'll buy the next bag. So we always have at least 3 bags of each cat food and dog food for the animals, you know. And so, oh, I got to pick this one. Look at this, guys. A couple of these got to get picked. Let's get this one first. Beautiful. Look at that, gorgeous. A friend of mine stopped over earlier today, and I had given her, hold on a second, this one's ready too. Let's go ahead and get this. Of course, the angle that it's at, there we go, it's very nice as well. I had given her a yellow squash, zucchini, a couple of cucumbers, and actually I gave her a dozen eggs too. So, very good friend of ours, really nice person, and so she had stopped over. She brought a coat, a winter coat over for Heather, and she says, I think this will fit Heather, you know, and she showed Heather the coat the last time we had seen her, and she said, I'll stop by and I'll bring it over this week. And we're like, okay, so that's what we did. And when I say she showed it in a picture. So, so she had stopped by, gave us the coat, and she actually brought us some peas, because our peas are not doing anything yet, other than just continuing to grow very high, which is great. But so she had come over with that. So anyway, guys, listen, I'm rambling on here, but again, productive day, getting some stuff done. Just like I said, now we just picked some nice peppers from the garden, so that's awesome. Those look really, really good, and really pleased. I mean, the garden's doing fantastic. It's producing very, very well. Pretty much every day we're picking something out of the garden now, which is great, and it's been very, very, very happy. I'm very pleased with how it all worked out. So anyway, I am going to jump off of here. Productive day at the homestead, getting some things done, getting some things that I needed to get squared away done. No major, huge things, accomplishments happening, but to me, getting that squared away, opening up that area in our kitchen area, which was getting way cluttered, and I did not like it, so it needed to be squared away. And I get really anal retentive at times, and I just said last night, I said, this is what we're doing tomorrow, and so that's what we did today. And you know, mostly me when I say we. Heather did help, though. I will say Heather did help, but it was mostly me. So, and it's all right, which I don't mind. But anyway, so that's it, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm going to go grab my keys and collect some eggs, and we'll go from there. So anyway, remember, we're all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important to let the people that you know and that you care about know every day how you feel. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it, okay? I hope everybody's having a great day. Stay out of trouble. Have fun. I hope your week is going well. The heat is still here. Like I said, again, very, very warm day today, but productive. So I was real pleased about that. Okay? I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. What's up, Luce? What you doing?